Hi, my name is Velvet, and I will be on the ballot in November of 2024. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm running. So I think I talked in my last video about how I made an oath to protect the Constitution in 2024, or excuse me, in 2004, so 2004, and I really feel that our Constitution, our state Constitution is under threat, and our federal Constitution is under threat. So when I decided to run, it took me a while because I had great resistance to being part of the political process. I decided to allow the Democrats to support me and to align with the Democrats. I have been an independent my whole life. I was taught to vote for the person, not the party. And as that has shifted, because I've seen the Republican Party of Montana being co-opted by Christo-fascists and corporate shills. And so I have decided to align with the Democrats because my values are the same as theirs. I have some ways in which I'm more conservative than some Democrats, and I'm more progressive than other Democrats. But that being said, I have a fierce passion within me to protect the rights of women and children. And so the last legislature, they passed laws that put a woman's right to choose at risk. Again and again, the Supreme Court of Montana has knocked those laws down for being unconstitutional. And it would be great if we could just count on the Supreme Court to protect us. However, we need to restore the balance within the legislature, within the government, or within the governor and the state senate. So I have a storied history, you might say, with womb freedom. So when I was in my early 20s, I got pregnant and I lost a baby at 9 months, 10 months. The baby didn't survive, and I was told by the doctor that I had what she called an irritable uterus. Now, looking back, I know that was the only part of my body that I allowed to be irritable, you might say. And my uterus would get to a certain size and it would try to expel the baby. So under some state laws in other states, I could have been convicted of murder, right? Because I lost a child. Then a few years later, I got pregnant again, and the baby died in the womb at about 4 months. And my doctor did a D&C. That also would be grounds for murder, or chances are I would be arrested for murder, even though the baby died. Both of those were very traumatic for me, and I can't imagine having those issues in this time, in states where you're not allowed to have a doctor help you. Okay, so then fast forward, I was almost 30 and I got pregnant, and my boyfriend wanted me to have an abortion. And I said, no, I can't have an abortion. And he said, well, I thought you were pro-choice. And I said, I am. I'm pro-choice. And it's my choice. It's my choice as a woman, with the advice of a doctor, whether or not I should have an abortion. And so as a woman, I want to give every woman the opportunity to make that choice for herself. Whether you agree with abortion or not, every woman has the right to make a choice. And in that time, I worked with many women who faced that choice. And I don't judge them for their choices because it's their choice. So I am running for womb freedom. My uterus is no longer irritable. It's not working in that way anymore. So now I allow my anger to rise to help set boundaries for others and for myself. So stand with me, vote with me, for a woman's right to choose.